All right, let me start with my gesture on this one. Um, Something like this. Let me see. Okay, so we got just a gesture, kind of how the of the face. That's why I like this one right here. So this is a good way to start too. Uh, Trying to figure out, well, what does your face feel like overall without features yet, and then we'll go ahead and start putting in our outer features here. So I guess we can start with maybe eyes here. And those eyes are, I guess, keep it simple, browser, right? Let's go, hmm, something like that, maybe. Okay. Okay. Looks like it has like a little line right here. All right, let me see. Now let's do our chin shape here. It's nice and little round, like a little round shape like that. And then he has like I would say oblong head. So I would do something like this. I may even should have went down like this, and I still can do that, right? And again, this is not the end all be all way to draw this guy. This is just the way this is the way he's coming out. I might draw him again, and he'll look completely different, So it's really, that's the fun thing about caricature, is that it's always going to be a mystery about what comes out, right? It's even a mystery to the caricature. I get asked that a lot when I'm drawing. How do you see people like that? And I say, well, the thing about it is that the drawing kind of comes as you are drawing. It doesn't just, you don't, it's not like you see this idea in your head and then you start drawing the idea. You see the idea for one part of the face or one thing that you're drawing, and then the next thing is oh, I can see how I can make this fit with that. Kind of like rhyming, right? If you find a word, you know, you could say I like cats, and then you write word I saw a cat in a hat sitting next to a mat, and you know what I'm saying. I don't know. Then I had to get back. You just thinking of something what to do next. So it's the same concept, I think. Of it's a creative process, So, and that's my easy the easy answer for that. Okay, so here I'm just gonna do the same thing over here. Okay, and then we'll do a shape like, let's see. So now I'm just concentrating on the hair, right? Then we can come over here, bring this out, and then this side over here is a little bit flatter, so I would do something like this here. All right, and then maybe I could add something right here behind this shape. Okay, all right, and then kind of does like this. This goes down into the next shape here, and then this is something that really had helped me a lot when I was drawing bodies. The how the neck actually goes down into the trap like so, right? So this like here would be if he didn't have a shirt on, you would see his muscle or collarbones right here. So sometimes I would have problems with that because I didn't understand the anatomy of it. So you see how it makes it easier for you to put your shirts on and stuff like that when you think of the neck in that way. It does have a couple of forehead wrinkles right here. You don't have to go too heavy on those. And then from here, we'll just give them the droopy jaw shape, right? So we need something that does like this kind of, right? Make those kind of low. And you know what? I think that it's a pretty decent caricature of him. I would say for the start of the day, I wouldn't mind giving this. You know, if I drew this, I think he would think it was funny. So, his, yeah. Okay. All right. So pretty much that's the process I would use. Uh, but maybe we can try it a different way. So what we'll do then is let's go ahead and try it another way and see if that works out for us. All right. So we'll put this one over here, and let's say this way. Again, we started with the inside features first, and then we work kind of outwardly. Okay. So this way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the caricature, but I'll start it in a different way. Okay. And this way, I'm going to start by using my head shape first. Okay. So I'm going to draw everything on the outside and then work to the inside. So let's see here. Okay. As you can, now with this way, I like the pros and cons obviously are that with this one, you can see that the size of my drawing automatically changes. That's just something that is the nature of the beast when you draw this way, because you're going to have let me see. Okay. You're going to have more. You're kind of putting the playground up first, and then what you want inside of the playground. So, again, we're just doing the outside shape of the face first. So, let's see here. I could do the hair here. I never tried it that way before. Let me see if that'll work. Okay. What if I did like this and like this, and then like that, and I came around and dropped it down like this. Okay, so you can see here now I got the whole outside of the face put down, right? And then from here we'll start working on our inner features. Okay, so let's say if we want to put our hair in, we can do like this. We can come around and make the shapes inside of the head. Okay. So again, you can see how the different style of cartoon is going to happen. Though this one looks like him, right? This one right here has a different feel to it, right? Okay, and then here you can see we have our eyebrows. We'll put the expression in, right? We can come here and put our I really should have bent those a little bit, but I didn't. But still, it's okay. Okay, and then I might do like this here. I might make this shape very, very big in between here. Okay, so I might fill it out a little bit more than I did over here. See down here, I dropped the nose down some. Here, I made it a little bit more closer. I feel like a better likeness that way. I don't know for that one. And then up here, what I'll do is I'm also going to make the mouth shape a little bit smaller. Okay. So here, we have a much different feel for the caricature, right? I think that one came out cool too. Again, what I should have did here with the eye shape, I should have went more like a curve. Maybe I could still do it. Yeah, I kind of did like that a little bit. All right, then we'll just darken this in here. Okay, and so this again is a different way to approach the caricature. Again, this being the inside features first, and then I worked outward. Therefore, the drawing got a little bigger than I wanted to. This way right here, I'm able to control how big the drawing grows. And then it's a number of different ways. Like I said, you can start with the hair first. Sometimes if I want to start with the hair, because I feel like I can see the rest of the head, but you have to give yourself kind of an anchor point. So if I had to explain it a little bit more clearly for you, is get you an anchor point for your drawing, and then work from whatever that anchor point may be. Your anchor point could be, again, your inner features, like I did here. Okay, your anchor point could be your outer features, which I did the outer shell of the face first. Your anchor point could be just the shape of the hair by itself. So if we came over here and we said, you know what, I'm gonna draw the picture like this. So now I'm paying attention to nothing but the hair, right? Okay. Because I want the hair to be, you know, where I see my relationships to everything else from. So here, I might do something like this, right? Okay, and then I might come down to here, and then here. You see? So that's a whole different situation. So you can see it came out a little bit differently that way. So just like I said, you have to pick. You have to choose your approach. See which one you like, and then go from there. Okay. Okay. So we'll try. We'll try this with about maybe two more faces. So we'll go through those faces. We'll show you different ways to approach each face. Um, and even sometimes, if you like, you can find. I know you guys were thinking about you want to practice live or whatever, and that's a whole other thing. So I got my pad here today, and what I'll do is I'll go ahead and see if I can find a maybe an interview of some kind, and maybe a short interview. Maybe let's look for. Maybe we can look up. Let's see. We'll just take the. Let me see. Short interviews. Okay, videos. Okay, let's see. Short interview. This is a minute and 32 seconds. Let me see what this one looks like. I don't know what the video was about. We'll take out the volume. We don't really need that. So let's say so this is an interview where, let me see. And see how she's staying on the camera and she's moving a lot. So this will kind of, if you want to practice at home, again, this will kind of simulate what you want to do. So we'll just keep that. We'll keep it on pause there, and we'll do one of those here in just a bit. I don't want to get off track. All right, so that's drawing number one. Again, 3 different ways to do it. And then again, obviously, your exaggeration can be different. You can, if I want to do a super duper, I could, you'll see those ones on TikTok where they do this number here, right? And they might have this, right? Okay. So this could be another way that you do it. His nose could be so big, right, that it literally covers up the entire face. If you want to. So big heads, little bodies, right? Yeah. So that might be a different way to do the